Good morning, it's Andrew Mount here for GG. It's Wednesday the 20th of November. I'm here at Warwick, one of my local tracks. Got a fantastic card here today, racing on soft ground. The hurdles configuration has been changed slightly from the last meeting to avoid some patches of soft ground, so they should be racing on fairly fresh, unpoached ground with a little bit of luck. Now over fences here, it generally pays to race up with the pace, and that's the angle I've taken in backing Quick Wave. That's a visual clue there, in the 105. This is a horse I put up on my blog on GG.CO.UK earlier on today, and she's already been well backed from 7-2 into 5-2. As you know, Venetia Williams handicap chases do well at this time of year, and Quick Wave does look the likely pace angle. I think she's going to take some catching. Now, we've got a couple of other races I want to get involved in later on. First of those is the 210, a very good novices chase. 5 runners, but 4 with a realistic chance. And the one I like, it currently heads the market around about 2-1, and that's Mr. Fisher for Nicky Henderson. Now we know that Nicky Henderson's chase debutants are well schooled and often win first time out. In fact, in the last 15 seasons, he's had 12 first time out chases here at Warwick. 7 won, 2 were second, 1 was third, and 2 fell. And backing them blind would have produced a profit of £11.57 to a £1 level stake. So there weren't all the skinny prices that you normally associate with Nicky Henderson runners. Now Mr. Fisher himself is 3 from 3 in fields of 11 or fewer runners. He goes well fresh. He won first time out 2 seasons ago in a bumper, and last season he was second by a short head in a 16 runner hurdle at Newbury. Now the opposition, headed by Lisp. This is a horse that I liked anti-post for the Great Wood Hurdle, but he didn't run because Alan King won that with stablemate Harambe instead, and I still regret not putting that one up as an alternative. Now Lisp really caught the eye last time out. That was in Handicap Hurdle Company at Ascot behind Gumball. They went steady that day, and in finishing a close 4th, he was easily best of those to come from off the pace. However, if he's ridden patiently here again, that could be his undoing. Similar comments apply to Dan Skelton's Not That Fusey. Now, because he ran really well at Cheltenham last time out, finishing second to Al Dancer, but again, he was ridden from off the pace, and that's generally not the ideal tactic here at Warwick, particularly in the chases. We've also got Torpillo, who was 3rd at Cheltenham's October meeting, running close up behind Kel Destin. Now, he started that race wide, as did the winner in the second, but in the home straight, Daryl Jacob took him back towards the inside rail, and I think that was the reason for his defeat. He's another chase debutant, and I think he's the biggest danger to Mr. Fisher. So Mr. Fisher over Torpillo in the 210. Moving on to the Veterans Handicap Chase, regular listeners will know that I love siding with the younger horses in these races, namely 10-year-olds. Now we've got 6 runners here, 3 age 10, 3 age 12. 12-year-olds win about 6.5% of their starts in Veterans Handicap Chases, whereas 10-year-olds win 13.75%. So already the younger horses look to have an edge here. Now, of the 3 younger horses, I'm worried about the favourite, King's Odyssey. He's around about 5-2, but he's never won over this 3-mile trip, and seems much better around about 2.5, 2.5. So I'd be worried about his stamina here, and I'd be looking to the other 2 10-year-olds. Namely Wild West Wind for Tom George. This one's been off the track since almost a year now, but it's gone well fresh in the past, and it's had a wind operation since his last run. We've only ever had one 10-year-old run in a Veterans Handicap Chase, first run after a wind op, and that one won. Small sample size obviously, but an interesting stat. So I've backed Wild West Wind at 9-2 and Smooth Stepper, the outsider of the field. He was 9-1 when I left the house. I got to the track, he's into 7s. Now he's trained by Alex Hales, who's in good form. He's only had 4 runs for the yard, but he's had excuses every time. He was in need of the run in a handicap hurdle at Southwell, and then he's run 3 times in sort of listed and graded company back over fences. But he'll appreciate the drop to Class 2 handicap company here. Indeed, the last time he ran in a Class 2 handicap chase on his favoured soft or heavy going was at Kelso in April of last year, and he won that off a mark of 138. Here he races off just 132. So 2 to back in that 310 race, the Veterans Handicap Chase, Wild West Wind and Smooth Stepper, 9-2 and 7-1. Maybe do a little bit of a reverse forecast as well. Of the three older horses, the obvious one I'm worried about is Milan's Bar, because he's a front runner, and if he gets the run of the race out in front, he could be dangerous despite not fitting the stats age-wise. That's it from me today. I'll be back tomorrow covering the all-weather action from the evening card at Chelmsford. Until then, if you're having a bet, best of luck.